Hello! For our interface critique and redesign, we chose to investigate the vertical of accessing the support interface on the Uber ride-sharing app. The major components of our interface prototype are a chatbot and a ticketing system, which affords users to emulate conversation with a customer support representative, and allows users to fill out help requests and get help that suits their needs. For our evaluation, we wanted to answer these questions. First, we wanted to see how accessible and streamlined the new support interface was. We wanted to see how easy it was to get help, and how well users were able to transition from one step to the next. Next, we wanted to know how supported users feel while resolving an issue. Everyone hates feeling like they're going through the same generic help page that ends up going nowhere, so we wanted to evaluate if our users felt like the interface was actually capable of getting them support. Let's take a look. First, when the user opens the Uber app, they'll be immediately greeted by a support tab in the bottom navigation bar, which was previously missing. This immediate call to action means that a user can navigate to the support page from any other page in the app. Clicking on it, we see a chatbot, which we can ask any questions we have. This replaced our FAQs in our original Lo-Fi prototype to answer quick questions. Using some natural language processing, we'll be able to understand and respond to most general questions with a given knowledge base. Let's say we have a bigger issue though. We've lost an item. So let's click on a quick reply option. The chatbot is able to understand what problem we ran into and is able to help us resolve it. In one of our original Lo-Fi prototypes, we found that later conversations closely resembled the inputs one might have on a submission form anyways. So we chose to combine our two prototypes and redirect the user to fill out a ticket after they've indicated that they have an issue. To do so, our chatbot asks us a few more questions. We lost an umbrella on our most recent ride, and then fills out part of a ticketing form for us. The ticketing form allows us to standardize our inputs, which provides assurance that the interface will be able to resolve the problems that we have. If we have any more issues, such as a description or any urgency, we can then add it to our ticket and submit it. Our bot then asks if we want to contact the driver directly or create a ticket to track any updates. At this point, we can call our driver if it's urgent, or we can let Uber contact them for us and wait for updates to our ticket. To see updates, we'll get notifications in our notification shade for any new updates on our ticket, and we can also see all progress taken in the ticket itself. Finally, once we've picked up our umbrella, we can resolve the ticket and close the issue. With our evaluation, we found that the call to action was incredibly effective, as it made navigating to the help page much faster than on the default Uber interface. Users also reported the prototype being much more streamlined and efficient compared to the original Uber app, which was likened to a maze at times due to its complexity. We can conclude then that our interface improvements did help our first evaluation goal of making the interaction much more streamlined. Furthermore, users were much more likely to say that the prototype supported their ability to get their problems resolved, and reported that the Uber app, on the other hand, felt confusing and looping. Overall, there was no practical improvement in the ability to get support, with both interfaces taking similar amounts of time to complete, and using the same number of interactions as well. However, we did find the qualitative improvements vital, as especially in a stressful and frustrating circumstance like losing an item or getting in an accident, we want users to feel like the support interface is working for them rather than against them. Even so, our key takeaways are that users prefer simplicity, especially when looking for help. They would always prefer to do as little work as possible to get help, and so even though our interface was much more streamlined and straightforward, we could still benefit from making it even simpler. Furthermore, we should design with the user's past experiences in mind, such as adding more CTAs from the account page, rides page, and home page, which would make getting support much easier and make it so a user would never feel lost or trapped if they needed to get help. Thank you.